So it's time for the monthly Auspex Tactics channel update. Let's talk about giveaways, including the winner of a rather big Warhammer Titan. Hello and welcome back to Auspex Tactics, where today we're talking channel news and updates, a quick chat through some of the videos that have come up this month, what's going to be coming in the future, and announcing the giveaway winners and what's going to be coming for that next month. First up, let's talk videos. As per normal, last month has been busy enough on the channel. We're just coming out of all of the big updates that they had around the Warzone Nephilim, points updates, balanced data slates, and new missions and things, plus a new Chaos Codex, and then after all those changes, 40k seems to have entered a little bit of stability. I've been trying to keep the videos for the new Chaos Codex coming. Hopefully I'll try and get through all the legions individually at some point, plus I'll be aiming to do a few more, including more unit reviews like Chosen and Terminators, and perhaps a few other fun ones. Otherwise, in terms of the big videos of the month, I must admit I did quite enjoy having a look through tournament stats to see who's doing well in Nephilim. 40k seems to be entering a bit more of an era of game balance, and hopefully we'll be talking about that in a video shortly down the line. And perhaps some of the other biggest projects were Abaddon the Despoiler versus every faction leader. If you've not seen that one, then spoiler alert, he does quite well. And we took a look through every 40k army's top melee units as well. Hopefully I'll get a ranged version of that one out in the near future. In terms of videos coming over the next month or so, it seems that 40k news is slowing down at least a little bit. I feel like in the first half of 2022, Games Workshop was playing catch up, releasing loads of codexes and updates on top of each other, and now maybe there's a bit of an ebb while the Horus Heresy stuff comes out. The next codex is Demons, but still doesn't look like it's out for at least a good few weeks yet, and then I'm sure things will hot up again with things like Guard, Votan, and World Eaters. I'll certainly keep up with the Demon leaks, which seem to be coming over Discord, and it's going to be a good chance to get a few other projects done. Things to expect on Auspex Tactics will be an overview of every Space Marine kit from Games Workshop, a Blood Angels unit tier list, a few Necron army lists, and a strengths and weaknesses of every Grey Knights unit. I am trying to keep that series going and get through all the factions eventually. Over the next week or so, it might be a reversion to more like one video a day rather than two or more. I'm actually going to be escaping for a rare week's holiday, but I've basically already got enough videos to cover the gap already, and I'll try and keep up with a few easy newsy things as and when over there, depending on internet connection. As usual, I still have far more ideas than I have time to make. Looking forward to getting to grips with some other big projects once I get back. Giveaways next, and as promised, the August giveaway is the single biggest one that I've ever done on the channel, an entire Forge World Warhound Titan, and I can announce that that one has been won by Mr. Tyler Knott. I've already been in touch, and apparently he's after a Chaos Warhound Titan. I just need to finalise a few details and get that ordered in from Forge World. I must admit it's going to be pretty exciting having such an enormous kit turn up. I can't say that I've personally ever ordered a big Forge World kit in, so maybe it is slightly jumping the shark going straight from absolutely nothing to an enormous Warhound Titan, and then when I've confirmed it's arrived and undamaged, we'll get it over to you. Congrats on the win, and I hope it has a good time frying the enemies of the Dark Gods. Of course, we do these big kit channel giveaways every single month on Auspex Tactics, and for the September one, I thought we'd go back to the Horus Heresy Age of Darkness kit as the most recent enormous kit that Games Workshop has had on sale, with all the Horus Heresy Marines, the Spartan tank, the Contemptor Dreadnoughts, Terminators, and more. There's going to be two of those up for offer, a pretty decent way to start Firstborn Space Marines if you want to. And as per normal, if you want to be entered in these giveaways each month, then there's two ways to do so, either supporting the channel on Patreon or via social media. For the Patreon page, you can sign up to literally any amount a month and be entered for the draw each month on. It is what allows me to keep on making videos on the channel like this, and there's a whole bunch of other rewards on there as well. Feel free to check out the link in the video description if you're interested. Otherwise, for completely free entry, you can support the channel on social media, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Facebook page down in the video description, and then to enter the draw each month, there's a post that appears on the 1st of the month. This one will be the 1st of September. To enter the draw, post a picture of any 40k model or imagery with your name and the date handwritten in the picture. There'll be plenty of other people to show you how it's done. That bit's just to make sure it goes to a real person and not someone's bot spamming Facebook accounts. When all the entries are in, all the ones from Patreon and on Facebook go into a random number generator, one equal chance to win each, and two winners will be chosen, and I'll post out the Horus Heresy box set to them. There'll be similar big giveaways every single month, so if you're interested, feel free to check out the Patreon page or the Facebook page down in the video description. Otherwise, while we're on the subject of the channel's Patreon, I will just quickly mention the other benefits that you get for signing up, if of course you'd like to support Auspex Tactics and keep all these 40k videos coming. The Patreon is how I can do this as my primary job, and without it there'd be far less content on the channel. I do try and give as many rewards as possible for the Patreon for people who help support. You get to see a video early most weeks, automatic entry to the prize draw, vote in polls for next videos coming out, access to a unique Discord role if you want one. The Discord server is also linked down in the video description. And for people who are particularly generous, there's a chance to get your name in the video credits, a few simple pointers and ideas with army list feedback, and all the way up to asking for your own bespoke videos for the most generous backers of the channel. There's also the option of subscribe star and channel memberships. They're more for people who don't want to bother with the faff of Patreon and just want to support the channel a little. Again, they'll be linked down below. So as always, looking forward to talking a lot more 40k over the next month. If you do have any feedback or ideas for the channel going forward, then please let me know down in the video comments. I will typically read every single comment on this video, and feedback does get taken into account. Otherwise, not really much more to say other than a massive thank you for listening. Looking forward to seeing you guys in future videos, and an absolutely huge thank you to you at home with your watching, liking, commenting or supporting. It's absolutely awesome to do this as my main thing. In any case, a massive thank you for listening, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.